those sex scenes or intimate scenes in any way are never comfortable. I don't care how well you know the person. Mustard, mayo, or ketchup. I'm choosing mustard. I put mustard on everything, probably way too much. Why? Because mayo is just gross, and ketchup can only go on a few things, but mustard can go on everything. Wing, thigh, or breast? I hope we're talking about chicken. I would choose breast, which is a weird thing to say right now. I haven't been trying to eat much meat lately, so I don't know. But if I had to choose, Harry Styles, Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber, heartthrobs. I'm gonna go with Ed Sheeran because fellow redhead, and I love his music actually. He just seems so nice. Pitch Perfect, Fast and Furious, or Veep. Oh, this is trouble because these are the movies that we're in. I can't pick Pitch Perfect because that would be weird. I have seen a lot of the Fast and Furiouses, but I'm gonna pick Veep because I loved Veep. And Sam Richardson, who is my castmate, is fantastic on the show, and I'm just a huge fan of how intelligent that show is. Spider-Man, Thor, Iron Man. I'm gonna pick Thor because one of my best friends is actually writing, co-writing the newest Thor, and so I'm very excited for her and definitely want to see it. Monica, Phoebe, or Rachel. I'm going to pick Rachel. That was always my pick. I don't like shopping as much as her, but I really liked how quirky she was, and I really related to much of her plights. White, dark, or milk chocolate? I grew up only wanting white chocolate and like white chocolate bunnies for Easter, but now I'm a milk chocolate person, so sometimes you change. It was pretty hard to keep a straight face with Sam because he was really good at improvising, and luckily they let me improvise a lot of my lines too, and so that was always fun because we would try to make each other laugh. The sex scenes or like the video scenes, or even with Jordana, there wasn't a lot of laughing because it was just so uncomfortable for me to see myself in that way that I was just like, let's just get through this. I don't care what anyone says. Those sex scenes or intimate scenes in any way are never comfortable. I don't care how well you know the person or how friendly you are with them, because Sam and I became like really good buds. But still, it's just a weird thing to have to go through because you have to pick up that person at a certain time and face them towards the camera and not block their light, and think about also kind of trying to look sexy, but not too sexy because that'd be weird. So it's just a lot of things to think about, and sometimes it's better to just go with it and not think. There was a lot of funny memories because Sam and I got along really well, and he's just one of the most genuine and kind people, but also the funniest person that I've worked with in a long time. And there was one night that we had to film, and it was in Dallas, Texas. We were shooting, and weirdly enough, it was freezing. It was just one of those nights where we had to like be outside and run around, and we just kept like tripping and falling, and we kept trying to get like through it, so we would improvise, but the improvising wasn't working because we were so cold. Thank God I was with him because it made everything so much better. If I was with somebody else who wasn't a good guy, I would have probably frozen to death and hated my life and hated everyone. I think there's always levity in dramatic circumstances. That's how I feel like real life is, and I feel like it's always useful in a cinematic way because you're kind of enjoying these characters and going through real life situations with them, and there is a lot of times that you have to laugh through pain just in order to get through it. What I love about this movie is that we don't take it to a way where it's making fun of anything or it's comedic as a way of diminishing the things that they're going through. We take it very seriously, and that balance is really important. We are weirdly always in touch. We are, even through this quarantine, I talk to them. We're on different group chats, but we're on a main group Bellas chat that we're on constantly. Some of them are my best girlfriends, so we talk way too much. And we're actually planning, I think it's like kind of a secret. It's not a Pitch Perfect 4 thing, but we are doing something during this time, during the quarantine, in order to raise money for a charity. And so we've been in touch a lot through that, which has been really nice. I don't know anything about these or if I should say this or not. But yeah, we decided that we wanted to do a song. And a lot of people are doing like Zoom videos and calls and stuff like that. So people will, I guess, know about it soon. Oh my gosh. I would love to be a part of an action film. I feel like that is probably the last thing that people would expect me to do because I'm very klutzy and not very coordinated. But I used to box when I was younger. And so I feel like I know some things, but God, that would be just so funny. I don't think anyone would believe me. Maybe I could be the comedic relief, but I like to be bad. I would like to be the bad guy because no one would see it coming, so take it by surprise. I feel like I could do a pretty good accent because of watching Broadchurch for 3 days straight. I think I've finished, I have like 1 episode left on season 3. I'm obsessed with that show. It's so mysterious, and I go to bed watching it and then I have dreams about Olivia Colman and I don't know, it's been really fun. So that's what I've been binging lately. I'm trying to see all the murder mystery shows that I can because those keep me engaged. I was just thinking that I probably should exercise more during this quarantine. I have been walking to and from the refrigerator to get cookie dough a lot. And I have been trying to do yoga and things like that. And it does help to like do my meditation and do yoga and things like that. But for some reason, I just can't get myself to really be super active. So I'm probably the last person to ask about any tips. Don't do what I do is my tip. It is very strange, but in a weird way, it's kind of great because it shows that we are not going to let this, bring us down in a certain way. We're going to keep promoting, we're going to keep the entertainment industry alive, and people still need movies and to feel something. And so I think now more than ever, people want to watch things that make them feel connected and good. And so it's important that we get the word out there. We're still doing it. We're still making movies.